I think it's a very different style of learning in my A levels, I spent a lot of my time revising through past papers and practicing actively, whereas at university they don't have those past papers available. So you have to really learn through different means. And I think the med school understands that. And as a result, we have plenty of time in the first year to sort of work things out, realize how best we study, and get that sorted. So I've had about 6 months of just trying lots of different things, experimenting with either making my own notes, flashcards and so on, until I found something that worked for me.
The jump from school to university was noticeable, to be fair, I will be honest, because a lot of people did say that between GCSE and A levels that was a massive jump, but I think comparing A levels to university, it's a more noticeable jump just because of the sheer content that you have to learn within a short amount of time. So I think it really tested me in terms of time management and being organised with my revision and my studies, actually going over lectures and keeping up. And if I didn't understand something, not leaving it till last minute to get help, because it all just piles up. Sometimes you kind of forget what you don't understand and it'll come to bite you in the end. So I think in terms of sheer workload and time management, that was like the biggest jump between A levels and university.
The jump from school to university, personally, I found hard but manageable. Like, it's a very difficult thing to explain, but I mean, especially with my course, it's quite academically focused and it's very tough work. So I'd never experienced so much, you know, that you had to focus so much on one area of studies. And like, I found, you know, school life to be quite easy going until A levels. The A levels was definitely tough, but like still the jump from A levels to university was definitely tough. But there you get this sense of independence and you finding your own person. So it's like, it's tough work, but you're finding yourself, and I don't know, it makes it easier to handle.
There is a big jump, but it's not an unmanageable jump. So it's a sort of jump that it's just something that you're very different in the styles of learning. So in school, you'll be used to a lot of different classroom-based learning with a teacher saying, we're going to do X, Y, Z today, and then you cover that. However, in a lecture, it's a slightly different sort of learning because you'll just be given a whole wad of information that you won't necessarily know how to assimilate or how to deal with. So I know a lot of it is said about independent learning and studying, and that is quite important at university. So if you, one thing I would say is like getting a grip on how to study well by yourself. So going over lecture slides and annotating what you think is key points, and then keeping that within you. It means that the jump isn't so bad because the content isn't so unreachable. It's just that there is a lot of it given in a very short space of time. So you just have to figure out a slightly different way to learn without it being just told to you, like in a school environment.